Now let me explain the world distribution of flora and fauna. Rainy forests are forests characterized by high rainfall with definitions setting minimum normal annual rainfall between 1750 to 2000 millimeters. The monsoon trough, alternatively known as the intratropical convergence zone, plays a significant role in creating Earth's tropical rainforests. 40 to 75% of all species on the world's habitats are indigenous to the rainy forests. It has been estimated that many millions of species of plants, insects, and microorganisms are still undiscovered. Tropical rainy forests have been called the jewels of the earth and the world's largest pharmacy because over 1/4 of natural medicines have been discovered there. Rainy forests are also responsible for 28% of the world's oxygen turnover, often misunderstood as oxygen production, processing it through photosynthesis. The undergrowth in a rainy forest is restricted in many areas by the lack of sunlight at ground level. This makes it possible to walk through the forest. If the leaf canopy is destroyed or thinned, the ground beneath is soon colonized by a dense, tangled growth of vines, shrubs, and small trees called a jungle. There are two types of rainy forest: one tropical rainy forest and temperate rainy forest. Many of the world's rainy forests are associated with the location of the monsoon trough, also known as the intratropical convergence zone. Tropical rainy forests are rainy forests in the tropics found near the equator between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn and present in Southeast Asia, Myanmar to Philippines, Indonesia, New Guinea and northeastern Australia, Sri Lanka, sub-Saharan Africa from Cameroon to Congo, South America, Central America, and many of the Pacific islands. Tropical rainy forests have been called the Earth's lungs, although it is now known that rainy forest contributes little net oxygen addition to the atmosphere through photosynthesis. Temperate rainy forests are rainy forests in temperate regions. They can be found in North America, in the Pacific Northwest, the British Columbia coast, and in the inland rainforest of the Rocky Mountain Trench east of Prince George, in Europe, part of British Isles, Ireland, Scotland, southern Norway, and the northwest of Spain and coastal areas of eastern Black Sea. India is a land of varied flora and fauna and biodiversity. India is one of the 12 mega diverse nations of the world. Two of India's great mountain ranges, the eastern Himalayas and the western Ghats, have been designated among the world's 18 hotspots of biodiversity. But in the last few decades, we have seen a steady increase in the extinction rate of flora and fauna, etc., all over the world, including India, and so now conservation of biological diversity is a paramount importance to the survival of man. Conservation of biological diversity leads to conservation of essential ecological diversity to preserve the continuity of food chain. Let me sum up the whole episode like this. The tree that lives for 50 years generates rupees 5.3 lakhs worth of oxygen, recycles 6.4 lakhs worth of fertility, facilitates rupees 6.4 lakhs worth of soil erosion control, creates rupees 10.5 lakhs worth of air pollution control, and provides rupees 5.3 lakhs worth of shelter for birds and animals. Besides, it provides flowers, fruits and timber. So, when one tree falls or is felled, something worth more than 33.9 lakhs rupees are destroyed. Flora and fauna provide an economic benefit to human society. Health agencies and pharmaceutical companies are making major effort to collect and species for compounds that have the ability to fight major diseases. Nearly everyone enjoys wildlife and forest aesthetically, and joy makes our lives good. Both flora and fauna of a region is studied separately and together by a number of different types of scientists. Botanists or plant scientists mainly study flora, while zoologists study fauna. Ecologists and those studying conservation look at both flora and fauna together, as the two groups are dependent on each other to survive. Geographers study the flora and fauna to know the spatial distribution and variations. Fauna consists of mammals, cats, monkeys, other mammals, reptiles and amphibians, turtles, snakes, lizards, crocodiles and birds, whereas flora consists of trees, fruits and nuts, orchards, medicinal plants and other plant life. Habitat destruction, invasive foreign plants and animals, overcollection and other environmental damage are eroding our natural plant communities. Some species have declined to such small numbers that a bad storm or a plant collector could wipe them out in minutes. Without intervention, they will be lost forever.